everybody, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Master 88 here, and welcome to this edition of the Linux Report. Apple M2 Pro, Max, and Ultra PCLE support upstream to Linux kernel 6.16. The many PCL subsystem changes have been merged for the in-development Linux kernel 6.16 merge window. Among the many PCL and PCLE changes this cycle for Linux 6.16 include via new sysfs controls is now the ability to rate limit PCLE correctable and non-fatal error logging. The sysfs controls provide for limiting on interval and burst count to avoid the flooding the system logs and RCU stall warnings. The Apple PCLE controller driver has enabled T602X PCLE support for the mainline kernel. This was a patch previously authorized by Hector Martin for Asahi Linux. The Apple T6020 is for the M2 Pro SoC. The 6021 is the M2 Max, and the T6022 is the M2 Ultra, plus a number of other Apple CLE driver fixes. The Qualcomm PCLE controller driver, meanwhile, has enabled PCI Express support for the IPQ5018 working chip SoC. Plus, there are bug fixes and many other changes to the individual PCL drivers and Linux kernel 6.16. More details on all of the PCL feature changes for Linux 6.16 via the poll. And with that is it for this edition of the Linux Report. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, and until next time, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Master 88 saying see you later.